Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We are focusing in and zooming in on one of the most frequently asked questions that I seem to receive here on the channel, and that is, how do I win with a narcissist or a psychopath? And it's really kind of like, how do I get revenge? How do I get the win? What is the ultimate win? And I can tell you this, the ultimate win with a narcissist is when you can detach from them physically, emotionally, and spiritually and begin then to validate yourself. By validating yourself, I mean giving yourself approval. I find that oftentimes those people who have been attracted to, targeted, or used as supply from a narcissist have been those people who have been very vulnerable. They've had a soft spot. They've been very supportive or empathetic and empathic sort of individuals. Those people who are very sensitive. They're very keen. They're very akin to the emotional needs of others. So they have oftentimes entered into a relationship with a narcissist or a psychopath to satisfy their emotional needs. They are there to fill a void in their life. Not to really have an equal relationship between two equals or two whole and integrated people, but instead the individual who has been targeted as supply has been sussed out as somebody who can mirror back to the narcissist how important they are, how wonderful they are, how great they are, how talented they are, how rich they are, how this, that, and the other thing, and they're basically there to feed that individual on their narcissistic needs. And oftentimes the individuals who have been targeted or used as supply very much end up feeling used, invisible, not important, not attended to, not acknowledged, and not validated, and furthermore, not approved of. And so really, people then say, well, I feel like such a loser. I feel so defeated. I feel so down. I feel so broken. I feel so depressed. It's because you have not received in return what you have given to the narcissist or the psychopath. You have maybe gone all in. You've been fully committed to this person. You've been, you have been there 100%. You've, basically, been able to listen to them, been able to process their requests, made sacrifices yourself for them, attended to their needs, filled in the void, the missing pieces in their life. You're there to be a sounding board to them, to be a heart to them, to be their eyes, to be their heart, to be their mind, to be supportive. And, or you might be extremely affectionate to them. And so you gave a lot. You invested a lot. A lot of your energy was put forth to them. And you really gave, a very real and very genuine part of yourself to them. And, or, you were very sensitive to their wounds, their hurts, their, inner insecurity. When we talk about the narcissist or psychopath not really having much of an ego, that they have a real insecurity or an emptiness inside, you were basically there to fill the void. You were there to help protect them. You were there to help satisfy their needs and forgo the satisfaction of your needs. So you became invisible. Basically, you became neglected. You became inattended to. You were not able to receive what you needed. So people then become very uncomfortable in the receiving chair. They become very uncomfortable receiving compliments, receiving relationships that value them. When they find somebody that they like, they might feel very uncomfortable because they feel like, this person, I've never experienced this before. I have, this is so new. I don't know how to handle it. This person really enjoys me, and I can't, be released in this experience. I can't let go and have trust in myself and certainty that this is going to last. So I'm just going to alienate them. I'm going to push them away. I'm going to flub it up. I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to blow it, and so people, or they never even approach the situation, which could be a professional situation, a love of their life, or making the positive changes that they need to better direct their health. They're so used to negating themselves. And so this really sort of needs to become made aware. You need to become aware of the fact that you were attracted to this person in order to give, but you weren't able to receive like in return because this individual oftentimes is not able to mirror back and reflect back to you your own needs and then make you feel whole and okay in that experience. So basically, when it comes to moving beyond this and the acknowledgement and awareness of it, it's saying, okay, I realize that this is where the wound happened. I realize that this is what had occurred. I realize now that this has made me ineffective, ineffectual, or dysfunctional in, this part of my life now, professionally, or in my personal relationships, or kind of in the development of my happiness. A lot of people feel like there's something at the tip of my fingers that I know I need to do, or I need to change, but I just can't do it. And so this is because you have not experienced this part of yourself and given it, space and room to breathe, or become aware of it, or become open to it. Receiving of the information, receiving of the signs, receiving of what is going on to be able to follow up and take action on it. Or people just don't pursue the jobs that they need. They don't pursue the people that they need to be around. They keep themselves isolated or stuck in feeling these ineffectual experiences. So oftentimes this needs to be worked through, and you do need to ask yourself the proper questions in order to get beyond, in order to experience a new part of yourself and really have what is a new identity. And a new identity is really having a new set of feelings, a new set of thought processes, and a new set of behaviors that then become part of that and become integral with that. And it is something that you have to work on daily. It is something that requires that devotion because it's really meant for your lifelong healing. And so when you work on it every day, then you're able to receive the compound effects and security and value of it moving forward. But until you give yourself that permission, you're not going to take the first step. You're not going to see the reward. You're not going to be validated for that. So the narcissist or psychopath oftentimes will take that from you, and they will have no remorse. They'll have no regret. They'll basically say, it's your fault. And so there is no really kind of coming to terms, or why did you do this to me? I deserve better. Look at where I'm now because you did this and this. You can't, those discussions aren't really going to get you anywhere. It's going to keep you stuck. So you really are going to need to ask yourself these questions to move forward. If I were not disapproved of in so many different ways by this narcissist, I would really see myself doing ... and give yourself at least 10 to 20 things that you can fill in the space with right now. I mean, for example, can you see yourself exercising? Can you see yourself eating healthier? Can you see yourself carrying yourself a little bit better? Can you see yourself pursuing certain hobbies or interests that you've always wanted to develop? Maybe, you've wanted to travel and you never felt the courage. Maybe you've had a hobby that you really wanted to develop, or places you've wanted to go. Things that you've wanted to change up in your home or your profession, or develop as a side business, or your creative pursuits, and you just didn't let yourself go there. You didn't think you could go that big. But if the narcissist didn't keep me so small, I would really love to ... Or if I wasn't in this harmful relationship, I would really become ... Would I become a fisherman or a fisherwoman? Would I become a scuba diver? Would I be a snorkeler? Would I, collect shells? Would I learn about marine life? Would I learn about different cultures? Would I learn about different religions? Would I learn about male or female rights or children rights in other areas? Could I become an advocate there? Could I develop a business on any of these areas? Would I become a teacher? Would I become a social worker? Would I become a counselor? Would I work, and meet other holier people in life, people who have holy journeys, who are evolved spiritually, who can bring a transcendent experience to me? What are some things that you really need to take action steps on, and furthermore that are reinforced from a new part of your identity, which is a new part of feeling, a new part of thinking, and a new pattern of behaving that you really have been holding yourself back and procrastinating on because of this ineffectual role that a narcissist or a psychopath is keeping you inhibited in. Is peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.